What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to week 3 of the WBE VGC. This week we are against Randolph and the London Bisharps. Before we get into the breakdown, if you are enjoying these videos, please leave a like and a comment. It really does help towards the algorithm showing me in the search results. I really appreciate all the support in the last few videos. Please leave a like, a subscribe, a comment, whatever you can do to help, and let's get right into it. So here's what we're looking at with Randolph's team. He's got Delibird, Dragapult, his Gmax is Hatterene, Helios, Magnezone, Marowak, Noctowl, Slowbro, Terrakion, Thwackey, and Volcarona. To me, his obvious mode is probably a Trick Room mode against my team. With the Slowbro, the Magnezone, Marowak, Hatterene, they all do very well in Trick Room. Thwackey can play in Trick Room too. And with his Volcarona, he can use a Rage Powder to try and divert my attention and set up the Trick Room first turn. I think if he gets a Dynamax Marowak under Trick Room, he's going to be a huge problem. I do have a bit of a ground weakness. However, I do have Cloetza, Virizion. I can put Max Overgrowth or Max Geyser on my Colossal as well. So there is ways to deal with the Marowak, but it can also cause me a lot of problems. Another thing he can do, he could also challenge my beat up. Got his own beat up justified user with the Terrakion and the Dragapult. Dragapult will outspeed my Sneasel. So he may want to go for the speed tie. Obviously, Virizion's got that grass stab against the Terrakion, so that is also something he may not want to do. So let's get into my team. First up, this week we have the Indeedee. We got the usual set on the Indeedee doing the usual job. Expanding Force, Follow Me, Protect, and Helping Hand. This week we're running a Focus Sash. One of the potential leads is running this with Cloetza. Deal with the Trick Room. So the Focus Sash is on there in case the Volcarona identifies this in the second game and goes for the Max Flutterby. Otherwise, I should live any move they throw at me pretty comfortably. Next up, we have the Cloetza. Got the Aqua Jet to set up the Colossal, Terrain Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Water Pulse. We are running the safety goggles to avoid the Rage Powder, so I can still set up my Colossal, and I can hit the Slowbro with a Dark Pulse if he chooses a Trick Room and Rage Powder lead. Water Pulse can also hit the Volcarona, the Terrakion, the Marowak pretty hard, and the Terrain Pulse plus the Psychic Terrain is literally just a nuclear bomb. Next up, we have a pretty standard Colossal running Meteor Beam, Heat Wave, Solar Beam, Protect, and that weakness policy. With the EV investment, I can live a Muddy Water or a Surf pretty comfortably from a Slowbro. That can also activate my Steam Engine and weakness policy. With the speed investment, I can outspeed a Dragapult at +1 in case he's going for that max airstream. And we've got Solar Beam on there to cover the Terrakion and the Marowak. If we get up the grassy terrain, it's just another terrain the Cloetza can utilize. Next up, we have a Virizion with Leaf Blade, Close Combat, Stone Edge, Bounce, and running an Assault Vest. I'm expected to see Expanding Force from the Slowbro, maybe Dazzling Gleam or Expanding Force from the Hatterene. You could even see Noctowl with the Hurricane and some Heat Waves from the Volcarona. With the Assault Vest, I live all of these comfortably, and Virizion can help me deal with the Marowak. It can help me deal with Thwackey, Terrakion, Slowbro, Magnezone, Volcarona. He's got very nice coverage for Randolph's team, and I think he's going to be vital in this battle. Here we have something I hope that Randolph will get caught off guard with. We're running a Life Orb Sneasel with Triple Axle, Throat Chop, Surf, and Beat Up. If he is worried about the Colossal setup with this, or the Virizion setup, hopefully he will target the Virizion of the Colossal. Hopefully I get a free Triple Axle onto some of his Pokemon. Dragapult, Thwackey, Marowak, Noctowl, Delibird, they all go down to Triple Axle. So hopefully we can get Sneasel some kills on the board. If not, it's still there for setup for Virizion and Colossal. And last but certainly not least, we have Steelix. We're rocking high horsepower, Iron Head, Wide Guard, Rock Slide, and a Lumberry. I think Steelix is going to be a carry yet again this week. We got the Lumberry because I can see the Will-O-Wisps coming from the Dragapult and the Volcarona. As I'm not running Body Press this week, that could really hurt me. We got the Wide Guard because he's got so many spread moves. I think it'll come in handy. I can expect to see Muddy Water, Expanding Force, Heat Wave, Dazzling Gleam. He may even decide to Discharge next to his Marowak, Dragon Darts. He has a lot of spread moves, so I think Wide Guard can stop a lot of those. Obviously, we're running minimum speed, minus speed nature, trying to beat him in Trick Room if Trick Room gets up, and this thing does completely shit down his Hatterene. So what do I see him bring in? I think, without a doubt, he brings the Marowak this week, and I think with that comes Slowbro. I can see him leading Volcarona as well, Terrakion and Dragapult in the back, and then probably Thwackey. That's the team I prepped for, so we'll just have to see tomorrow. I feel very, very, very confident in this matchup. My team does a lot of damage to his, and if I lose to Randolph, he's never going to let me live it down. Make sure you check him out in the description below. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace!